It's a beautiful day in June and we see Peter's family at a dinner table, but they looking at him with some type of concern. What happened to your face? And we see Peter with a black eye. It's safe to say somebody beat his ass. Oh, you know how clumsy I can be sometimes. Dad, it looks like it really hurts. It does. MJ tries to help Peter out because my boy's in pain. I'm gonna go get an ice pack. Thanks, babe. Peter's son like, tell us what happened. Oh, it's nothing. I was just working late and then that good old Parker look kicked in and now we're here. He puts the ice pack on his face, but his son's not really believing what he's saying. I don't get it. You don't get a shiner like that at the Bugle. But then May got something to say. Oh, Dad got it being a superhero. Oh, she spilled the beans. I'm sorry, Dad. I know I wasn't supposed to tell, but I just came out because of your face. Look at your face. I didn't think you would get hurt, but now you're hurt, and I'm scared. It's okay, May. I'm fine, really. I'm sorry, Dad. Peter, what is she talking about? How exactly did you get that black eye? It's flashback time when we see Wilson Fisk arrive at his building, and somebody's watching him on top of a building. Well, looks like somebody's home for the night. Spider-Man and Green Goblin are posted outside. We'll give the guards time to finish checking the rooms and return to their post. Then we'll go in. You ready? I guess. What do you mean, I guess? This is the guy behind the guy. We get to him, we get to them. Sure, I get that, but I never really broke into somebody's house before or broken any laws, ever. It's a necessary evil, Peter. Hey, don't say my name when I'm in the costume. That erases the point. You gotta use a code name or something. But we don't have code names. You do. You the Green Goblin. That's what everybody's calling you. Who? Reporters, the internet, civilians? Them. Well, they don't get to pick my code name. I get to pick my code name. Alright, so what's your code name? I kinda like the Green Goblin. Have you really never broken a law? Nope, never. Well, I won't tell anyone if you don't. Let's go! And they crash through the Kingpin's window. Looking cool as shit. The Kingpin looks at him. Company. What a surprise. Can't you see how surprised I am? He nonchalantly pours up a drink. Something you might want to keep in mind, Manhattan is mine, and I got all the cameras. I was literally watching y'all out there the whole time. I was wondering when y'all was gonna invite yourselves in. I was starting to think I was gonna have to do it myself. Now that y'all here, what do y'all want? I know you answer to someone. All this goes deeper than it appears, and we're here to find that out. And how'd you learn something like that? Your assassin told me.
What?
You pulled it out of him? That and a little more. Well, he wasn't really my guy. I guess the lesson is, if you want something done, but something's off right now. Peter's spider sense starts going off. Wait a second. Something ain't right. Do it yourself. And the Kingpin presses a button. The room locks shut, and now they're in the Kingpin's domain. It's a trap! And he throws the table at them. Look out! Peter weaves that shit, and it hits Green Goblin, making him crash into the wall. Peter webs him in the face. What's wrong with you? Without his armor, that probably would have killed him. And he starts molly-whopping him on top of the head. But Kingpin is sick of that shit, and he grabs Spider-Man and starts choking him. That's the idea! But then he gets lasered in the back. Playing for keeps is a dangerous game, Mr. Fisk. There's still time for you to reconsider, and he throws a bomb at the Kingpin. Boom! But the Kingpin tanks it, and he got some tattoos on some Moana type shit. Normally, that shit would hurt really bad, but I recently got some work done, undergone some self-improvements. Bro got a super soldier BBL making him way more powerful. Here, let me show you, and he hits Green Goblin with a hit stick. Boom! Then punches him across the face. Oh God! God? Don't you understand the world you live in? There's no one listening, no one to save you. You're all alone, and it's all over. Boom! There's an explosion that knocks the Kingpin back. It was the Green Goblin's glider, and now there's a big ass hole in the building. Green Goblin picks up Spider-Man. On your feet. We gotta get the hell up out of here. And they get on the glider, dipping after that bad ass beating. The Kingpin smiles like, yeah, I just beat that ass. And that is the story of how I got my ass beat. His son like, okay, hold on. You broke into somebody's house, then tried to beat him up? Yeah. Isn't that against the law, Dad? Yes, exactly. That's what I've been saying. But just to be clear, he's a very bad man doing very bad things. I'll admit, it may seem a little bit shisty, but somebody has to stop him, and that's kind of what I do now. Dad, are you gonna fight him again? Well, we can't just let him keep doing bad things to good people, right? Right, but are you safe? Peter, are we safe? Yes, I believe so. No one knows who isn't a friend. I'll plan to keep it that way. With that being said, this has to be a family secret, so you guys can't tell anyone else, ever. Okay? May's like, don't look at me. I didn't tell nobody for 4 whole months. You known for that long? How come I didn't know? What he means is, how come we didn't know? I couldn't find the right time or the right words. And I wasn't sure that, I'm sorry, I should have. Especially after May found out. It's okay, Dad. Alright, off to bed with you two. Me and Mama gotta talk. Okay, good night, Super Dad. You know, I have a lot more questions, like a lot more. Of course you do. But let's hold off on those till tomorrow. Sure. Dad? Yeah? Please be careful. Peter then walks into his bedroom with May. So, I'm afraid to ask, but how mad are you? Peter, I'm not mad. A lot of confusing stuff is starting to make sense, but I'm not mad. I wish you would have told me sooner. But hearing you tell us what happened, that shit was scary, but I'm mostly proud. Call it 30% scared, 40% impressed, and there may be other numbers for other things. You want to see the suit, don't you? Oh yes, most certainly I do. He puts that shit on? What do you think? I think this definitely works, Mr. Parker. So you're faster. Stronger. Yes, ma'am. And all that from a little spider. Well, I can't wait to see you in action. So what am I supposed to call you when you're in the costume? Actually, that came up recently and I have no idea. Well, you really do need a code name. I suppose I could ask a professional. I have to warn you, I'm expensive. I charge a lot by the hour. Then I'll have to pay because I'm a desperate man, MJ. I need your help and I need a code name. Any ideas? Oh, Peter, isn't it obvious? You're the Spider-Man and they jump out their crib swinging through the city. She rocking with our boy being Spider-Man. And I don't know if y'all felt that tension, but they finna get freaky tonight. Let me know how y'all feel about this part down low. And on that note, I'm gonna see y'all boys and girls next time.